Hello everybody, it is Miss Willow, and welcome to a new fantasy story of mine. I hope you enjoy! Let's begin! The stormy and rainy day was cold and chilly, and the wind was howling so loud it almost sounded like packs of wolves running through the night cheering on the moon. The air was cold, and steam from breath could be seen like thick fog, even indoors of the castle. King Augustin sat there at his throne, wondering why was the castle guards and housekeepers weren't lighting any fires to keep the place warm. As he scowled and looked from side to side, he could see nothing, nobody to fulfill his needs. A large dragon like him wasn't too good with the cold. He was more of a fire dragon, needing the place warm, toasty, and cozy. He straightened his copper-tinted glasses and stood up. He stretched out his mighty wings and stepped down from his pedestal and lazily slipped on his royal slippers. The only warm thing he had in that castle at the time. He looked around, the tree leaves bustling outside the now foggy stained-glass windows of the hall. He sighed. A king like me, and I get no fire? Goodness sake! He grumbled irritatedly. Walking over to the grand fireplace in the other room, there was yet another throne. Well, throne would be an overstatement. More a comfy, wide-armed chair next to the fireplace. Still, it was perfect for a dragon like him. He walked over, blew his breath at some of the torches hanging on the stone walls, and they lit up the room. Then, walking over to the campfire, he squeaked open the ash-filled fireplace and creaked open the door to the inside, puffed a large flame into it with his dragon's breath, and it instantly lit and there was fire crackling nicely now. Ah, finally! Just what I needed! A bowl of soup awaited him next to his chair, and also a cat who visited the halls often came along. Some called him Pepper. A black-furred cat with large golden-orange eyes. Pepper was sitting on the comfy chair, keeping it warm, because he didn't want to be outside in the rain. But, to little surprise, that wise King Augustin did not notice him. The king sighed and went to sit down. The cat looked up in surprise as the dragon came down. Just in time before he sat down, the cat meowed and leapt from the chair. A scrunched Pepper popped out and ran out of the room after giving the king a rude look. Augustine sat up. "Oh my goodness, Pepper, I didn't see you there. I'm so sorry, buddy. Here, come here, you can sit on the arm here. Enjoy the fire with me," he said apologetically. He was a kind king. Even though he hadn't sat on the cat, he still felt bad for upsetting him. Pepper arched his back like a Halloween-y style decoration, and looked at the king confused. Augustine walked over and calmed Pepper, and then lifted the cat into his paws. Good friends apparently now Pepper and the king were. They sat down together, Augustine enjoyed his soup, and the cat perched up on the chair with him. After all, this turned out to be a very good stormy day. The end.